And now I want to introduce Mila, and Raji'd like to say a few words. And in Raji's case, very few words.
Well, in Raji's case, very, very few words because he's filming. But I just want to say thank you. I mean, I look around here and I see family, friends, that have seen Ceci since she's grown up, and it's really cool to see how much support she has. Yeah. So, I just want to give a perspective from the sister aspect of it all because, we have spent my 20 years knowing you, and I guess I want to start off by saying that in the planning stages of this party, which turned out to be really great, and thanks to my mom, but she was talking about, who she wanted to come up and speak and who should say something. And so she was brainstorming and giving the list off. And then I said, okay, so how about I say something? And she gives me this look, and it's sort of like, the sarcastic kind of, okay, but you are going to say something nice, right? So I looked at her jokingly and I said, yeah, of course I'm going to say something nice. And I knew that deep down in the back of her mind she was thinking about our very intense, but I thought always enriching dialogues that we always had. But no, the truth is I think there's a lot that I have to say, and I think this is my chance to say it because I don't tell her this every day. And we go on with our daily lives, and we're sisters. We have our debates. We have we're 1 year apart. We're like best friends, but we have a love-hate kind of relationship, which is good. It's good. It's a good thing. But I don't always get a chance to say how much I appreciate what she's done. And if there's anything I could talk about here, I really want to point out how selfless she is. And, most of the time, a lot of times she's always the one that does a lot for me, and I don't always get a chance to say thank you to her. When it comes to planning, I had a get-together last year. She planned a whole party, and she took care of the decorations. She took care of, she made a hair appointment for me last week, She's always there to do things for me, and I love that about her. And I don't hear her ever complaining about herself, She puts us first, and I think that's a great quality. She knows how much she values our family. She knows how much it means. And so I think that carries into what you're going to be doing working with patients. When you can put your patients first and when you can put others first, that's a great quality to have. And, I guess since we've been so far apart these past couple of years being in college, she's all the way on one side of Massachusetts and I'm sort of on the other, big distance. But I was also in Spain for the past semester. And I don't think our relationship got any further. If anything, it got closer. And from that, because when I was in school and we were at different campuses, I used to love getting the emails from her about updates of what she was doing and her progress throughout medical school. And even though I didn't always have time to respond right away, I used to read those emails and say, I'm so proud of her, and I'm really glad that she's doing what she's doing, and she's really following through with her dream. And, from venting things, whenever I was stressed out, I knew I could go to her and she'd always have an answer. And I love that. It's a really good relationship that we have, is that she could always give me the honest answer, and she wasn't afraid to tell me, whether it was about looks or, what I should, she always knew the right thing to say. But, there was one email that she had sent me when I was at school, and I still have that email in my inbox. And I don't think I responded through email to you, but I told you in person that I had gotten your email, and there were a lot of other things that were thinking on my mind. And this was after my summer, and she had written an email to me saying how proud she was, and how proud she was to be my sister. And she was motivated, and she was inspired by me. And I read that email, and I said, yeah, but I feel like I am so much more inspired and motivated by everything you do, because when I look into your eyes and I see you and I think about my sister and all the things that she's done, I think what a great person, and what a way to follow through with something that you've believed in for so long, despite the challenges and the obstacles that have come in the way. And you have had obstacles that have come in your way, but it was the inner strength inside of you that said, look, those are challenges, but I'm going to get through them. It's one wall that comes, and I'm going to get over it. And I don't think that there is any more inspiration in that I could possibly think of. And I mean, since my dad passed away, I know a lot of me thinks that, you know, he's so far away, but Ceci, I can look inside, and when I look at you, I see the same selfless person that my dad was, the same person who had those medical dreams. So I look at you, Ceci, and I see my dad, and it's great. He's with us, and you have proven him so proud. You've proven all of us proud. So thank you for being that amazing sister.
Well, Mila. Ceci, I guess, I wanted to find that perfect poem, the perfect song to play in the background, and all I can say is you made me speechless, and I am so proud of you. It's those words I can't top. I am so proud of you. And I just want to thank everyone for sharing this celebration with us. It means a lot that you're all here. And so we look forward to next year. We'll do it again. So Ceci would like to come up and say a few words.
Hi everyone. Thanks for coming out and celebrating with me. This whole event, this past week and everything, whole lifetime has just been so spectacular, and it feels so surreal, and I'm so happy that you all are here to celebrate with me. And now I'm speechless. It's so nice to be moving on to the next step of my life, and to know that all of you are here supporting me, and that people can think things that are just so nice and touching about me. So I don't know, it just feels so great, and I feel like I'm like overwhelmed by all of this, and it means so much to have you all here. And I was going to put a smile on my face, and I'm all teary. So thank you, and thanks so much to my mother. I know everyone kind of acknowledged her, but she's done so much in this past week, 2 weeks, just putting this all together and moving me out of my apartment, which has been a dreadful process. And she organized a great graduation dinner, and she organized this, and she really shares the spotlight today, because none of this would have been possible without her, with my family. So I just really appreciate them especially, and everybody else. So thank you.
So please don't leave yet. We still have cake, so I'm going to see if I can find someone to help us cut.
Cake.